It's Senior Bowl week. The practices are done. We're not done looking at the clips and highlights from some of these top players. Brashard Smith, running back from SMU, went off this week. He made some money. He's adding to his draft stock. We're going to look at his clips and highlights, but before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're looking at these draft prospects from the Senior Bowl all day long. Multiple times a day, we're looking at the highlights and clips so you get a good understanding of what these players look like and what they're doing down in Mobile. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're looking at Brashard Smith. Interesting prospect. We're going to watch the clips, loop it, talk some ball, but here he is. And he was a former wide receiver at Miami, recruited as a wide receiver, was a 4-star prospect, ranked like 30-some in his recruiting class in 2020 by 24/7 Sports, and made the switch to running back with SMU. He was lights out this year, dynamic prospect, good in the passing game, obviously, but also has wiggle, good vision, very electric too, very smooth, very light on the feet, very sudden, going to be tough to cover. One of those prospects. And honestly, we should see more wide receivers built like him just switch to running back, especially if they got a transfer. Maybe they should make that change. Maybe we should see that more often because his feet's good. He's nasty in the passing game, creates separation. He's got good vision. And I could see him being a good 1B back in a backfield. Catch the ball out of the backfield, getting yards after the catch, getting a good amount of work, being fantasy relevant. This is a very tough running back class. This is a very tough running back class at the Senior Bowl. And for Brashard Smith to stand out, to be put on notice by everybody, to have viral clips, says something about him. He's a good mover. He's got good change of direction skills. You see him just finding the lane, good vision. All in all, good athlete. Look at that. Sudden, can sell the routes well. Former wide receiver and converting well to the running back position, looking good. You're going to hear that in Mobile a million times. When you watch the Senior Bowl, look for him. Look for Brashard Smith. He is one of those guys who's rising. You're going to catch him at a good price in the draft. He's going to rise, but he's going to go up a few rounds, but he's not going to be super expensive to where, like, if you're looking for a good back that can catch the ball out of the backfield that's explosive, you're going to catch him middle rounds somewhere. Maybe even later, because not saying he's bad, but this draft class is 15 or so deep, pushing 20 deep with quality talent. Like the Shrine Bowl, the Shrine Game has quality talent in it that we were looking at last few years, wondering what they're going to do when they come out for the draft. And they're in the Shrine Game. This is a nutty running back class, and we're adding to it. We're going to see UDFAs hit from this class. So keep your eyes on Brashard Smith. Keep your eyes on him during the Senior Bowl, during the Combine, during the draft. Go back, watch the tape, highlights, however you want to do it. We'll talk about him some more. He is a nasty route runner. He has good feet, limited drift off the break. He's very sudden. He's a very sudden mover. That makes him nasty in the open field. Good vision, has a good feel, a good approach to the line of scrimmage. Everything with intent, especially when he makes his cuts. He puts his foot in the ground and he moves. No drifting, no sliding. Good footwork with him. That's one thing you're going to see. Bam. Attacks the midline, looks into the DB soul, makes his move. Finds hold good, he's patient. It's just that ability to be able to read the momentum of the players around you, and it's like slows down for you. You either have it or you don't. Like you watch him break down that route right there. Let's just reverse. We've looped this a few times. Watch this. We come down here, right? We're looking right here. Look at that. Look where his eyes are at compared to the DB. Look where his feet's at. You see that? That's subtle. That's so quick when you're guarding. That's so subtle. That's also to tell that we're breaking the other way. But still, we got our shoulders square. Our shoulders actually tipped into the other side to try and sell the other way to make you keep you thinking before we make the break. But we're heads up. We're looking into a soul right now. We're attacking the midline. That is what I see when we're looking at this. It might be going a lot faster to me and easier for me or slower for me when we're talking about. That's what I'm seeing when I'm saying he's good off the break. I'm seeing that, and it pops it off. Pops it off, we got the separation. That is what I'm looking at. And watch this, slow motion. So when you're watching tape when guys running routes, use your scroller here and just slow it down frame by frame. You'll learn it. You'll get a good feel for it a lot better. See how he drops the anchor and breaks it in? But it's all here. You got to attack the midline. You got to attack the soul of the DB before you make the break. You have to keep him guessing. You have to have him committed. Boom, you get that. You got your dead leg there. Look at the head. Going back to the other way. Pop it off. Pop it off. We got him froze good enough. And that creates the separation. The separation's created or started right here. Started right here. And then boom, we bring it in. Pop it off. And on top of that, we move laterally so well. We're a smooth athlete. We're just sort of watching it, boom. Different route. Just knows how to get open. Knows how to get downfield. There it is again. Brashard Smith is making money at the Senior Bowl. That's what he's doing. We got a lot of upside. He's put on notice. Everybody's talking about him. There's the clips. There's the highlights. There's what I'm seeing. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.